So we discussed the solar declination, which governs the how much the day is long, and the day long is also something, something like sunset time minus moon sunrise time. So the length of day is nothing but sunset timing minus sunrise timing. That is the amount of hours the sun was in front of you, and that is the reason the declination is important. Same way, in a similar note, even the moon and the earth are also share the same concept of declination. Sometimes earth is tilted towards the lunar towards the moon, which makes it a bigger day for the northern hemisphere. That is the lunar day, so if it's a bigger lunar day, the moon is setting slightly more, more a greater time. Whereas if it is a declination is minus, the moon is setting at at an earlier time than what actually it happens to be. On an average, the lunar day is let me choose the duration of lunar day also. On an average, the lunar day is around 12 hours 50 minutes. Here, if you see certain areas, it's very much high, let's say in San Francisco, it's very much high the duration of the day, whereas it's very much low for the South Africa. Let me choose the latitude also. Okay, just press Control and choose any option which will add to the existing option selected previously, that is these options. So you don't want to lose these options, so I press a Control and press this latitude so that I get the other options, previous options as well. See, South Africa is minus, right? So it will have a reverse impact of the positive declination. So if the positive declination is very high, it's a summer, kind of a summer for the northern hemisphere, but it's kind of a winter for the southern hemisphere countries. So that's the reason it's showing lesser than the average duration of the day. All right, and definitely if the moon is setting at a very early time, that is 6 p.m., because of a lunar winter kind of, so the probability of the visibility of moon going to be less, right? So because moon set timing and SEM angle are associated with each other, as discussed previously. Now let me discuss sunrise timing. Solar noon time is the time when the sun makes a maximum angle. Let me show you solar time. Solar noon time is the time when the sun makes a maximum altitude angle with the earth. This of course dependent upon other factors I already discussed previously. And same case definition of the lunar time, when the moon has the maximum altitude of the day. As angle already discussed and also showing you the animation for that. Solar altitude is nothing but is associated with the solar noon time. Actually, let me return both the results. So at this time, when the solar altitude is maximum, the angle made by it is 74.27 degrees. Okay, so right. Right. So this is the maximum angle made. So here you can see the graph here. Picture it. From the base, it is making 74 degree above the plane, and this is the angle. Okay. Now let me show you the solar azimuths. Okay. Sunrise azimuth angle. Sunrise azimuth angle is essential for those people who want to know from where the sun would rise eventually, so that they accordingly define how they make the houses, which will get enough sunlight in the winters and escape the sunlight in the summers. So 28 degree north of east. Okay, let me define how what the azimuth angle is. Okay, here this is the azimuth angle. Okay, see, it is measured